how are we embarrassed about something that we're being real about to ourselves? How can I embarrass me if I'm already real about it? So somebody said the other day, well, these individuals that I'm talking to, they said, well, Titan, da 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 da. And I said, bruh, I'm good. I'm human. This is what us humans do. So I'm not embarrassed by that. I may not have the same amount of money that you have, but I'm going to do what's in my means. I may not be able to do this. You may be able to go 15 days in a row and only getting 2 to 3 hours of sleep a day, and you good. That's not my ministry. That is not my ministry. You may be able to go out to a 5-star restaurant and eat steak and potatoes and all of the good stuff like that. I may have to hit a dollar menu. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Y'all know what today is. Y'all know what we do and how we do it. I want to say good morning. Hold on. Let me see. I got my sign in the back. I just want to make sure y'all can see it. Can y'all see? Okay, there we go. There we go. I had to make sure. Wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. There you go. Look, good morning to you all. Good morning. Hey, that's how we got to say it. We got to say it one more time like that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Good morning. Hey, Miss Funky, Grand Rising. She said, Grand Rising, King. Yes, I'm a king. Do you see my crown on my head? You know, a lot of times, y'all, people will say that there's a crown on your head, king, queen. There's a crown. Hey, Red Baby G, good morning. I believe that in this world that we're living in is that sometimes your crown can be your hair. Sometimes your crown can be what you wear on your head, right? So this morning, y'all see I got the crown up. It's up this morning. When it's up and it's up and it's up, then it's stuck. Okay. Look, I'm trying to see how high I can really go. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna work it out and I'm gonna do another one. But it always gets me when I'm trying to get in the car. Okay, y'all got me. It always gives me when I'm trying to get in the car. But yes, so the good morning to you all. Y'all see y'all out. Hold on. Oh, that was good. That made me, hold on, wait a minute. Hey, Lucy, good morning. All right, y'all. Y'all know what today is. Okay, and always keep those crowns straight, Lucy Lou. Indeed. Look, I got a Lucy and a Lucy Lou, so I'm trying to make sure I got it, okay? Ann says, sip your coffee. I'm sipping it this morning. I'm sipping it. Hey, y'all, let's go ahead on and do what we need to do. Y'all come in, TikTok, tippity, tap, tap, tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I have a goal this morning of 25 Care Bears. I think that's what it is. So y'all go ahead on, tippity, tip. Tap, do all of that good stuff. Let me know that you are in. Let me know that you are here with me on this Thursday. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Twitter. X. Podbean. Y'all go ahead on and show me some love. Show me some hearts. Show me some thumbs up. Like, follow, share. Tell a friend. Tell them to come on in and come kick off their shoes and sit with us for a little while. Y'all can do that for me? All right, then. I thank y'all for it. Look, y'all. So this morning, we're going to go ahead on and get right into it. Hey, Percolator. Good morning. Thank you so much. Good morning. Percolator said, good morning, old school. Say it with your glory so you can be glorified. Love you all. Indeed. Lucy Lou said, woo. Lucy said, woo. I'm sorry. I said Lucy Lou. Lucy said, woo. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. So this is what we're doing this morning. We're going to talk about it this morning. Are you present and in the moment? Are you present and in the moment? So I had a conversation with someone over the weekend, and I want to bring this to you all so you all can let me know. Are you present and in the moment? And I'm going to tell the story in just a minute, but I want y'all to grab y'all cups, okay? Hey, Bianca, good morning. Congratulations on your billboard, Bianca. I saw that you all had an unveiling on yesterday. I hate that I couldn't be there, but I just want to say kudos to you for moving everything forward. Kudos for you for being in the community. And then kudos for you for standing up and being present, right? Showing your power, your position, and your purpose. And I just want to say kudos to you, y'all. Y'all give Bianca some hearts and some love. She had a unveiling of a billboard yesterday, and Bianca, let me know exactly what the billboard said on yesterday. But it's a great thing for the community. It's a great thing for our trans allies. It's a great thing for our trans sisters and brothers, and for those of trans experience. So I love what's going on and what's happening here in the city. And Bianca, I just want to say congratulations and thank you for tuning in. Oh, you welcome. You welcome. Not a problem. She said, thanks, brother. Not a problem at all. Ann said, honey, I'm so into it. Red Baby G said, my happy this morning, been here at the beach with my husband, our anniversary. Well, happy anniversary, Red Baby G. Come on the beach. I love the beach. I love the beach. So Red Baby G, let me ask you something. So this is what I normally would do when I go to the beach, right? I don't normally get in the water, right? I don't know why I'm whispering, right? I don't know why. But anyways, I don't normally get in the water, but I go all the way up to the water, stick my feet in the sand and let the waves lap up on my feet, right? Do you do that? Because you know that's the business right there, okay? Red Baby G said, congratulations, Bianca. Okay, yes, congratulations, Bianca. They congratulating you, indeed. Indeed. And then another thing too, Bianca, because I know that Maya was a part of it. I know that Sasha was a part of it. I know that you were a part of the billboard. So I just want to say congratulations to all of you for that. Lucy said, I stay on the sand. Okay, look. So, okay, I stay on the sand too. Hey, Just Kelly, good morning. I love it. Yes, that's me also. And I do breathing techniques with the waves coming in and out. And that part right there. All right, y'all, let us go ahead and get into it. Y'all keep on tippity tap in the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, all of you. Can I get some hearts? Tell a friend, let them know, and bring them on in. Hey, Natasha. Natasha said, Grand Rising, Titan. Grand Rising. Good morning, Natasha. Good morning. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes, everybody is welcome. We're inclusive in this space, okay? Now, watch what you do, but watch my shoes, okay? Do what you do, but watch my shoes. Don't come in here. Don't do it because we're an inclusive space. All welcome. Y'all remember that movie, All Welcome. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get into it because, baby, this is good. And if I keep sipping, I'm gonna be in sipped all the way out before I even get the what's the name out. Okay. So, y'all, good morning. So, what we're doing this morning, the topic is, are you present and in the moment? And I'm saying yes, I am present and in the moment. However, it's a question. Hey, Miss Gwen. Good morning, Miss Gwen. Hey, good morning, Miss Gwen. You know, I thought about you the other day, Miss Gwen. I thought about that food that you used to bring me when we was at work. Mm-hmm. Then it made me rock like this. Mm-hmm. Good morning. Good morning to you all. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you all. Okay, Bianca said, is transgendered follow can thrive. We plan to show just that. Learn more about the Transgender Allyship Collective, Scholars in Action for Gender Expansive Services, normalnomaly.org/TAC, right? So basically, it is a collective, right? And they are doing great work in the community, right? For your transgender allyship, people of trans experience, our sisters and brothers. Yes, go and check it out. It's something that we have to actually do, support, and do those things like that. And I just love that it is something that is happening here in the city, and we are moving forward with that. So kudos to you and the crew and everybody over there at TNA at the Normal Anomaly, right? Because that's where I started, over at the Normal Anomaly And so we want to say kudos to you all. And yes, Miss Gwen, we need to have dinner. Yes, indeed, we need to have dinner. Okay, indeed. Now, look, don't be promising me a good time because you know I like to eat. Okay. Hey, Brielle. Brielle said, I'm going to send you a text. Okay, Brielle, send me that text. Good morning. I'm heading out, love. Okay, then. All right. Well, glad that you popped in. Glad that you popped in. Hey, what's going on here? Who is this? Good morning. Good morning. Yes, good morning to you. Good morning. Wait. Hold on. What you say? Hey, good morning, Wilhelmina over in Podbean. Good morning to you all. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Yes, indeed. I am. Look, you ain't got to ask me twice. I'm going to tell you like that. Bianca said the only research study in the city of Houston that has transgendered folks leading it and working with our community. Indeed. And we're going to give snaps for that. Okay. Representation is key. And I'm glad that you all are representing that movement. Okay. Brielle said, good morning, baby. I'm headed out to the hospital in prayer. She started chemo today. Okay. Yes, indeed. We're going to send up some prayers for you. So those blessings come down. You take care. You let me know how things are going. Okay. Yes, indeed. Of course. Look, grab your cups. Right. And that's what we do. We grab our cups. Right. And so, y'all, there's a lot going on with the message, with the comments, but I'm going to try to stick with them as best I can. Yes. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here. So the topic this morning is, are you present and in the moment? All right. Are you present? Let me pull this microphone down just a little bit. Like it was getting in my way. All right. Are you present and in the moment? And so I had a conversation with someone over the weekend. And so this weekend, well, last weekend, I took a trip, right? I took a trip. I did a staycay. I took a little trip. I went to Lake Charles, right? To the LaBerge Casino, and I just stayed a day, right? Had a day, a getaway to just have some fun and just relax with my best friends, with Franklin and Keisha. And so it was really, really good, y'all. And sometimes we have to really ask ourselves, are we present and in the moment, right? Procrastination will get to us. Anxiety will get to us. Things will get to us, right? So here is the thing. And I think I said this on Tuesday, but I really wanted to tell you, but so I think I said it on Tuesday, but I'm gonna reiterate it today. So I celebrated I celebrated, and that's the key word, celebrated, right? Celebrated Veterans Day, right? And so the way I celebrated it is I wanted to take a trip with my best friends, with part of my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. So Franklin and Keisha, I got them together. I said, hey, y'all, I want to do something. I want to take a trip. It'll just be a quick trip, right? But it'll be a trip nonetheless, you know. And then I want to celebrate Veterans Day, but I want to celebrate it in my way, because this year I made the connection that I am truly a veteran, and then I deserve to be able to celebrate being a veteran in the way that I show up, in the way that I am, right? So y'all, this is not a back and forth or a debate about anything, but sometimes we have to really understand that we carry around a lot of things with us, and sometimes we will not do things because we feel that we are not a part of it. So for so many years after leaving the military, I felt that I was not a veteran because my military time, right, was not favorable to me, right? There was a lot going on. There was a lot that I couldn't do, I couldn't be, and so forth and so on, right? So I celebrated this in a different way this year, with acknowledgement that I am a veteran, right? That I am a veteran, that I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive, but I'm also a veteran of 8 years. And a lot of times I don't put that into the conversation. And this is going to lead into our topic this morning. And so I wanted to do something for me. So I brought my friends along with me. They came along with me and they celebrated with me. But the thing that I wanted to always do with my Titan Capri experience is to be present and in the moment. Y'all, we don't know if we're going to have tomorrow. We don't know if we're going to have next week or next month. We don't know. So I ask that you be present and in the moment. But in that ask for you, I had to ask for myself. I had to say, Titan. And Titan said, are you present and in the moment? Are you present and in the moment? And sometimes I'm not present. I'm in the moment, but I'm not present. You feel me? And so I had this conversation with someone while I was in the room, and the person said, well, this and that, and I just can't do this because of that. And look, I can't tell you all how not to love yourself. I can't tell you all how not to do what things have, when things have happened to you, because we all do that. But I remember, and this is me with an I statement. I understood how the military treated me, and I understood why I did not do a lot of things concerning the military, right? And that's the acknowledgement. You know what I mean? So let me stop right there for a second. Let me look at some of these comments, and then let me grab the cup so we can sip on it, and then we'll continue on. Okay. Okay. Bianca said, oh my God, next time let's go to Lake Charles together. I got all the hookups. Bianca, you ain't said nothing but a word and two syllables and three. I don't know what else it was, but anyway, you ain't said nothing but a word. Cause baby, I love some casino and I love some rolling and doing what we do. Okay, Bianca said, thanks for your brave and dedication to our country. Indeed, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Hey, Rhea, good morning. Red Baby G said, good for you. You deserve it. Indeed. And so y'all, let's grab our cups, let's sprinkle it into the cup, and let's go ahead on and take a sip out of it. Are you present and in the moment? That's the topic today. Yes, indeed. Let's sprinkle it into the cup. Y'all like my cup? Okay, let's sprinkle it into the cup and we're going to sip on it. No. You grab your cup. You grab your cup. Now, you can sip out of mine if you want to. I don't have no problem with that. Okay, I don't have no problem with that. You can sip out of mine if you want to, baby. Look, hold on. Yes, indeed. So, yes, good morning. All right, grab your cups and let's sprinkle it into the cup. Are you present and in the moment? That's the topic. That's the question. Are you present and in the moment? All right, let's go ahead on. Let's sip. I think that might do it. I think that might do it, y'all. Come on with me. Hey, Willie, good morning. Hey, 3, good morning. All right, are you present and in the moment? So the conversation was that I am present, right? That I'm always showing up, that I'm always doing this. But y'all, it's more than just showing up. Here's the thing. When you show up, are you present? Are you understanding what you're doing? Do you represent the same way I just talked about Bianca and Maya and Sasha and all of them being present at the unveiling of the billboard? Are you present and in the moment? Right? And that's the key. So this weekend, I didn't want to do anything outside of just being present and in the moment. And that's what I did. We went down, we had a good old time, we laughed, we sang, we chilled out, and it wasn't anything other than just being present and in the moment. And what I have to say to you all is that sometimes, y'all, we are going to these spaces and places. We are in these spaces and places, but we are not present. We are not in the moment. We do it because we want to show up. We do it because we want people to know that we were there. But are you present and in the moment? Do you understand what the actual assignment is? Did you bring your books, right? Did you bring your pad and your pencil? Did you bring your journal and your pen, right? Did you bring your journal and your pen? Because a lot of times we are not present in that moment. And y'all, I want to say this to you all because it's important. And like I said to the person that I was talking to this weekend, hey, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the gifts. Hey, good morning to King HNIC. Good morning. Hey, Kelly Lattimore, good morning. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you all. Look at y'all. Hey, my peoples. Good morning. So, are you present and in the moment? A lot of times we are over here, we're at these events and these, and in these functions and all of this, but we're not present and in the moment. A lot of times you walk away from these events and these functions and you can't even tell me what the topic was, what was going on, what was happening. Are you present and in the moment? And y'all, in this work that I do, this advocacy that I do, I found that it was so important to be present and in the moment, because if you're not present and in the moment, you will miss something. And 9 times out of 10, it's something for you. Not because it's something for everybody else. It's something for you that you will miss. Are you present in the moment in your life? Are you present in the moment in your world? Are you present in the moment in your village, your tribe, your gang, and your chosen family? Are you present? Right? When I don't talk to everybody all the time, but I'm always present in the moment. I call them up. I try to figure out like what we can do and do things like that. Like this weekend just passed, I told Keisha and Franklin, I just need y'all to come with me. Y'all down? And that was it. When we got there was an issue with the rooms, right? And things would kind of go. I said, y'all, we just gonna sit here and be chill, and that's what we're gonna do. Hey, Tamika, good morning. Hey, Mika. Mika said, amen. You are so right. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. And so a lot of times what we don't do is that we don't stand in that moment, right? And so my thing was I wanted to have an experience. So I was present. I wasn't going to get angry. I wasn't going to get hot. I wasn't going to, flip out or do anything. I was there to relax. And all I wanted to do was relax. I wanted to play some slots. And that turned out really good for me too. I wanted to play some slots. I wanted to eat because y'all know I like to eat. I got all this experience and I wanted to try some new things. And we did that, right? I had never ate at Drago's before. It was a nice experience, right? And then I'd never ate at Trust Bistro in downtown Beaumont. Oh, that was good. It was a Black-owned restaurant. And it was good. I was like, oh, see, and this is what I'm talking about when you are present in the moment. Keisha talking about we had a ball. Yes, indeed. And it was a simple road trip down to the boot or up to the boot or however, across to the boot, however y'all want to talk about it, over to the boot. And we had some fun. The rooms were nice. The ambiance was good. The atmosphere, right? And then we just chilled, right? There was no agenda. There was nothing going on. I just wanted them to come and chill with me. That's it. Okay, Keisha talking about, oh my God, Trust. Ooh, baby, that Black-owned restaurant was the business. I got the what is it called? The cornbread bowl, right? Cornbread bowl. And the cornbread bowl, it was a fried pork chop with mac and cheese and greens on top of cornbread. I'm just telling y'all. You ever downtown Beaumont, going over to Trust. I think if you Google it, it says Truth, but it's Trust. It's Trust. It was good, baby. We all had the itis. Hey, Miss Petaway. Miss Petaway say, that's what I need so bad. Indeed. Keisha talking about, yes. Okay. Let me tell you. Red Baby G say, that sounds good. Okay. And Keisha said that gumbo was wonderful. Indeed, y'all. So here's the thing. Are you present and in the moment? And so I keep going back to the weekend because a lot of times we set up things, we plan things, and we do all of that, and we are not present and in the moment, right? Okay, King HNIC. Oh, we most definitely, that's right up our alley too. Let me tell you, the portions were good, the food was good. It was like somebody's old auntie was in their kitchen throwing it down, making sure it was good. And we got to go back because they have oxtails. So we got to go back. Yes, indeed. We ain't got to do number, take a little trip. I'm already ready to roll. Beaumont just right down the road. We can do that real quick. Okay. So y'all, so I'm saying this morning because I think that there's a couple of things that we can do in this life that we lead, in this world that we do. We can be present and in the moment, right? We can be present in the moment. Okay, the King HNIC, Keisha talking about I'm riding. Baby, let me tell you, it was good. It was good. And the atmosphere was great, and the people were good too, as well, right? And it was Veterans Day, and I got a veterans discount. Look at me over there getting my veterans discount, baby. So, anyways, y'all, so I'm saying this morning that you have to be present in the moment. But let me tell you this story here. So the person said to me, "Well, Titan, you always talking about being present in the moment. I'm there. I show up to everything, right? But here's my thing, y'all. What great wonder would it do? And I don't even know if it's a great wonder, but how wonderful would it be if you were present? If you were present, right? Not just showing up, but you were actually a part of the fabric, a part of that ecosystem. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm going to talk about Keisha and Franklin just for a moment, because it was, oh, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? No. And this is nothing bad against them, but I was saying to them, I just want us to roll. That's it. That's it. We're going to roll with however it roll. I don't want to put no strengths on y'all. I don't want to tell y'all to be up at 9 and go to bed at 8 and we're going to do this. And no. I don't want to do none of that. What I want to do is just be present and in the moment, and be present and in the moment. Right. And so with that being said, I was like, this is what I needed, right? Because it's been a while. I hadn't had a chance. I don't think I've ever had a road trip with Keisha like that. Like we stayed overnight. Me and Franklin have traveled before and done some things, but I don't think we've ever just had a road trip where we just went down somewhere, spent the night, and came back the next day. And it was just a road trip. You know what I mean? Just to get away. And so, y'all, the person was telling me that, well, that's good, but were you truly present? And I said, well, why would you even ask that question? You know what I mean? Because I'm telling you that I was present and in the moment. I'm telling you this is something that I wanted to do and I wanted to be a part of. Y'all, I am going to tell you how I operate now. And this is what I told this individual. I am always present and in the moment because I don't know if another moment is coming. I don't know if I'll have another moment with Keisha and Franklin like this. And this is not a bad thing. This is not me putting no bad juju on nothing or anything like that. But I'm saying that, y'all, we always procrastinate. We always have anxiety about doing things, right? And I know that anxiety is a real thing. However, I did not want anything to stop that. So, and this is not a brag nor a boast. So I went ahead and I got the rooms, right? It's my car. They're going to get into my car and we're going to roll. So I took out the travel part and the room and board. I took that part out of the equation. All I wanted to do was for them to bring themselves and just come and have a good time. Keisha's birthday was on Saturday the 10th. So we left on the 11th, and I wanted to do something for her because she's always showing up for me. She's always been there for me. I wanted to just say, hey, Franklin, it's been a while. I miss you, my best friend. So I wanted him to just come and not have to worry about anything, right? You don't have to set up anything. You don't have to do anything. This is what I wanted to do, right? And so I was present in the moment. Now, even though I needed to be present and in my own moment, I wanted to be present and in the moment for them as well. Because I've asked a lot of them over the years. They have showed up for me. They have made a way. They have made sure that I was good. They have paid for things. They have helped me out when I had these projects or when I was doing, the Titan Capri experience. They have been there for me, right? And so a little small token of appreciation was me being present and in the moment. And so I wanted to set the moment up so that they would have a moment, but we would all have something to remember it by. You understand what I'm saying? Like we would have something, and it's simple. And Franklin said this, and so did Keisha. And I was so thankful for this because Franklin was like, we need to do this again. Like we didn't do anything. Like we just came, we saw, we ate, we just had a good time. And so we had to do this. And I said, and that's what I was hoping for. Keisha was like, oh my God, I had such a good time, and this and this and this. And we had a good time. And I just really wanted to make sure that we were present and in the moment. And so, y'all, I know I'm kind of like hitting it again and again and again, but yes, indeed, present and in the moment. Are you present and in the moment? right? I'm not going anywhere where I'm not going to be present. I'm not going to places and spaces where things are happening. My world is changing, my community is changing, and I'm not going to be present and in the moment. You can show up to everything that you want to show up to. You can do it however you feel you need to do it, right? But if you are not present and in the moment, you will miss something. And 9 times out of 10, I'll bet my bank on this. 9 times out of 10, you are missing something for you. You are missing something that the universe is trying to let you know. You are missing something that the spirit is trying to get you to understand. You are missing something that God is sending your way, but you can't do it because you're not present and in the moment. You can't see it. You can't feel it. You can't even hear it because you're not present and in the moment. And I know you're probably saying, Titan, but come on. Y'all did a road trip down the road. Y'all went to the boot. Y'all went to Beaumont. And then in that moment, and I left this part out, but in that moment, I contacted Dina Gray. Dina Gray is someone who is she's a really good friend of mine. I just really met her a couple of years ago, but we know each other. I know her. I used to work with her daughter. And so I called Dina Gray and I said, hey, Dina, I don't think I've ever saw where you work or know what you do and things like that. I know you do good things in the community, but I don't know that much about it. Can I swing by and just say hi? Because I haven't seen you in so long. And I said it kind of ebonic. I ain't seen you, right? In a long time. And so I stopped by. Dina gave us a tour. We talked about things, and she was so happy that I stopped by. And I just told her I just wanted to be in the moment, right? I don't know when I'm going to have another moment like that. I don't know when I'm going to have another road trip like that. I don't know when I'm going to have these things. So right now I have to be present and in the moment. And I'm going to pause right there for a second because I want you all to digest that if you can. I got to be present and in the moment, right? It was good for Franklin and Keisha and Dina, but it was something awesome for me. These are people that have stood by me, stood with me, uplifted me, made sure that I was good, and I wanted to do something for them, but it was something for me because I was present and in the moment. And I said to Keisha, me and Keisha were talking in the car, and I said, Keisha, whatever happens, happens. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to make any parameters. Whatever happens, happen. Right? When we got there, y'all, when we got there to Le Berge to get the rooms, there was some conflict about whether or not I had 3 rooms versus 2 and whether my reservation was this. And I just showed them my receipts and I just said, okay. They said, okay, give us a moment. And they took a little while, right? But again, I was not tripping. I was like, everything is going to work out because I made sure that I had the right reservations. I made sure. She came back, and it was a little while. It came back and said, oh, everything is great. You wanted everything on the same floor because I called ahead and I asked them, could I have the rooms be together, right? And if they can't be together, then I would love to have them on the same floor. Now, let me tell y'all how the universe works, right? So, yes, they could get us all on the same floor, but they had us right in a cluster, room, and then one right across. Me and Keisha was side by side, and Franklin was right across. We went in, we put our clothes, put our suitcases down. We relaxed for a moment. They asked me, they said, well, how long? I said, let's do about 30 minutes. So the eating place didn't open until 5, and it was like 4 something. So we was like, oh, well, we'll just hang out, we'll chill out or whatever have you. And then I was like, y'all know where I'm going. And Franklin was like, as always, well, yeah, we know where you're going. You're going to be there for 4 hours, stuff like that. I don't care because, I play the slots. Yes, indeed. So anyways, but just think about if I would have been upset that the rooms were not the way that I had did the reservation, or if I had been upset that they were taking a long time getting the rooms together. It wasn't that. Like, we had such a good ride down there. There was no need for me to even get upset, and I wasn't going to, right? And y'all, here's the other part to that. With me being present and in the moment, I have to really be careful about how I react to things, right? Because me being present and in the moment, I have to understand that my trauma right? Well, whatever it may be, right? My activation may not be somebody else's activation. And so I go off and I do these things, right? Then I'm affecting somebody else. And y'all, I want to always put some good jush into the universe. I want to always make sure that I'm good, right? Because I understand the heaviness of the spirit that I have, the spirit that's encased in this body of mine. I understand how heavy my spirit is, and not heavy in a bad way, heavy in a heavy. You get so heavy on, like, I know that my spirit is a powerful one. So I don't ever want to disrupt or change the atmosphere in a bad way. I want to always make sure that I'm uplifting the spirit and moving the spirit in a right way, right? So here's the thing. The young lady that was helping us, she was like, "Oh my God, I don't know what's going on." I said, "It's okay. It's okay." I said, "Check-in is at 3 o'clock. We here. We just gonna wait, and then you go on and do what you do." You know what I mean? And she was like, "Oh my God, I know it's taking a long time." They called the manager over. They called somebody else over. It was like 6 eyes on one thing like that. Now, you know what? In the military, they used to always tell her, how many people does it take to change a light bulb, right? You got to be smarter than the equipment that you work with, right? But that neither here nor there. I told the young lady, you do what you need to do, right? I'm here. Baby, I done drove all this way. I'm not about to turn around and go back. And I'm not about to act a fool. So you do what you do. And she did that. And then she apologized profusely, right? That it took so long that there was this. And I was like, I'm good. And then when we got up into the rooms, I was like, oh, these are cute. These rooms are cute in this tower over here. Y'all, being present in the moment means that I just have to be present and in the moment. I don't need to do anything outside of just existing in that moment, right? Existing in that moment. And y'all know me. Y'all know me. I was chitting and chatting with the people behind the desk. I was telling them I was doing what I do, what I normally do, right? Because I know how it is to feel some kind of way. I know how it is to be talked down to. I know how it is to have a stressful job and people not truly understand. I know how it is, right, to be present in the moment and people think that you are the villain, that you're nasty because you feel some kind of way. I know how that goes. But my plight, my purpose, right, is to always be present and in the moment. Spreading that love, that life, that laughter. You feel me? So I talked to the person this weekend and I said, here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. Think about, are you present in the moment? Titan, I showed up. Yes, you showed up. But what was the atmosphere? Who were the people? Did you meet somebody? Did you speak to somebody? Did you do this? Because here's my thing. If you showed up, right? And so I'm gonna tell you something. This is something funny, right? So Keisha said, no need to just take up space in a moment. That part. So we in Dragos, right? And so I get up to go to the bathroom, but I went around the other way to tell the waitress to bring us over the cheesecake, right? And so they had this deconstructed cheesecake. Keisha, you know what I'm talking about, right? Deconstructed cheesecake where it was the crumble was on the plate and the strawberries and blueberries were on the plate, but then the cheesecake portion was on top of the crumble, right? Then it had strawberries and cream and all that stuff on the top. And so you kind of looked at it a little weird because you was like, wait, but it was deconstructed, right? So it was taken apart, but it was really, really good. So anyways, I go over and I tell her, I said, hey, it's Keisha's birthday, right? And I said, I would like for us to have the cheesecake, and can you write happy birthday on it, right? So they wrote happy B-day on it, right? And so she was telling me that the chef back there was really trying to get the happy birthday like good, like really good. And so Keisha didn't know anything about that. Keisha didn't know that that's what it was going to be. But then also too, when they brought it to the table, I sung happy birthday. The only way that I know how, the way that I've always sung happy birthday to Keisha, the way that I've always did things like that. And it was being present and in the moment. Keisha didn't ask for it. She didn't necessarily want it, right? However, she said it was just what she needed. And so, y'all, in this aspect here, we did the trip. We did all of that, right? And I'm always trying to have a Titan Capri experience, right? So I don't necessarily do things without having a rhyme or a reason. So I'm always trying to be present. I always want to leave you with something. I always want to give you a gift bag or give you something or leave you with something in this experience. And that's what it is. So I told the person that I was talking to over the weekend that you got to be present and in the moment. It's not just enough to show up, right? But you got to be present and in the moment. I show up, but I'm detached. I show up, but I'm not in the spirit. You feel what I'm saying? So I could have stayed at home. If I'm going to show up and just complain about every single thing when I show up, I could have stayed at home. You could have stayed home. Well, no, Titan, I mean, I got to show up, look so important. Yes, they are. But if I show up and I got a funky attitude, what am I showing up for? Are you present and in the moment? Are you present and in the moment? Now, y'all tell me in the comments, when was the last time you were present and in the moment? When was the last time you showed up somewhere and you felt funky? You felt like you didn't want to be there. You just were there just because somebody said that you had to be there. I mean, and be honest with yourself, right? Every day that I get up, I make a conscious decision to be present and in the moment. And this is what I told the individual over the weekend. You got to stop. Stop going to these places. It's not good for your soul. It's not good for your spirit for you to show up at these places and to feel some kind of way or to be mean and nasty because you showing up, or the whole way there, all the way there, you driving 20, 30 minutes to get to where you're going and you're complaining the whole time. We got in that car. We turned on the music like we normally do. Keisha slept. Slept, but we turned the music on and we sung. And then Franklin is somebody who likes to be like encyclopedia man. He wanted to see about the Mississippi River. Like, how far did it go? And I'm intrigued as well. So I'm like, ooh, like we did things, right? And things that we do with each other. And so, y'all, this is the first time that me, Keisha, and Franklin ever did anything together like this, right? And then think about it. I've been knowing Keisha for 35 years, right? I've been knowing Franklin for 20 plus years. And all three of us have never taken a trip or did anything like this together, present and in the moment, right? That's the thing. You know what I mean? Spicy Gal said, "Oh, I don't leave home if I can't light up the room. I walk in." Okay, that part. Here's my thing, y'all. It's one thing for you to show up, and Spicy Gal is right. I tell people all the time, y'all, and y'all can call me what you want to say, what you want to say. I said, for one thing, I'm gonna show up and be present in the moment. But I'm gonna show up, I'm gonna look good, I'm gonna feel good, and I'm gonna smell good, right? When I come into the room, and y'all, this is not, hold on, because I want you to understand, and y'all know me, right? But for those that are new, this is not a brag nor a boast, but it is a brag and a boast. I'm going to show up the way that I show up. You're going to understand that I was there. I'm going to walk in and I'm going to be present. I'm going to stand in all my glory and do exactly what I was put on this earth to do. And like you said, Red Baby G, shine. Let my light shine. And what my light does, right? I show up, I'm cute, I smell good, I look good. That's what I do. Now, y'all, it doesn't have to be astronomical. It doesn't have to be hundreds and thousands of dollars of clothes and shoes and stuff. I'm just being me, loving who I am, and showing up the way that I show up, right? Present and in the moment. I always want to make a moment. Y'all know I carry with me my tripod. Let me show you my tripod. Hold on. Let me show you my tripod. So this is my tripod, right, y'all? Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. I want to show y'all this because people have always said to me, well, Titan, you always doing this and you doing that and bada, 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 bada. And I'm saying, I'm in the moment, right? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so let me do this. All right, put that right there. All right, so this is my tripod, right? And I'm gonna put my, oh snap. Oh, I'm destroying things this morning. Okay, y'all know I love to take pictures. Y'all know I love to do what I do. So this is my tripod. Y'all see it here? So I'm gonna push it all the way in, right? And this is how it closes up. So this is my tripod. This is my tripod, right? You can get it on. Yeah, because I can't say. So y'all, I figured out what I've been getting strikes about on certain things. AMAZON. I've been getting strikes on that because I've been mentioning it over and over again, right? But then also, too, I've been mentioning that I have been selling my, yes, Red Baby G, that right there, that location. So this is on, and it's only about, I want to say it's maybe $20, but here's the thing, y'all. Look at how this happens, right? So I'm gonna put this, and let me come back a little bit. So my tripod comes out, right? And y'all, I'm not, I don't have like, yeah, they're not sponsoring me. I'm not sponsoring this, but this is what is, I love this. So this is the tripod. And so what happens is you press the bottom and it opens up, right? And then it's real simple. And then it goes up. Okay. And then it goes up, right? Now this is a tripod. You can put your phone on it. You can do that. And I want to show y'all, I'm showing y'all this because I got a reason. So put your phone in it. You can turn it. You can move it across, right? You can move it that way. You can move it this way. You can hold the phone sideways so you can get your long view, or you can hold it this way where you can get your regular view. You know what I mean? Your Instagram, your TikTok view and things like that. So I always carry this with me. Now I am a picture person, right? I am going to do a picture. I'm going to have pictures and all of that. And people will say all the time, tell me, well, you know, Titan carries a camera, and I carry my tripod with me, right? And the tripod is real simple. It compacts down real small, so I can carry it with me. I carry it with me on the plane. I carry it with me wherever, because I'm always want to be present in the moment. There's a lot of things that are happening around you when you're going places and you're doing things, and you really don't have the time to really try to like make sure that it's this. We were driving back from Beaumont, and the sun was setting. And I looked over at, I told Franklin, I said, oh, look how beautiful that is. Franklin took out his phone and was taking pictures of the sun setting. And I said to myself, could you imagine that somewhere, right, in this space and time continuum, the sun setting was made for somebody to say, ooh, you know what I mean? Like being in that moment, you know what I'm saying? That right there, being in that moment. And so, like, y'all, sometimes we are not present in that. There are things on this earth that are just beautiful for no reason, only to just be what they were made to be. But you are not present in the moment, you will miss that beauty. There are things on this earth that will make you cry just because it's supposed to make you cry, because that's who they are. Boom. You are not present in the moment because you don't get it. You don't see it. Everything about the trip that was just planned just to be a trip was good. It was great. But it's all about how you are present in the moment. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Mm-hmm. 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 Thank you, Sunshine. Sunshine said, I love your hoops. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Hey, Just Kelly. Just Kelly said, this is good. She said, absolutely. That would have spoiled the vibe. Yes, back You know, a lot of times we don't think about what the vibe is, right? I come in. mm. So y'all ever saw Martin on the episode where Shanae comes through and she's bots about it, bots about it, bots about it, but vibing, just vibing, right? And then somebody messes up the vibe, right? You know what I mean? And then things turn and crazy. And so I don't want that. Now, y'all look, I understand that I am human. I understand that I am grown. I understand that things are gonna happen. But if I have anything to say about it, anything to do with it, right? I can do this. I can make a change. I can change the atmosphere. I can interject some love, some life, and some laughter into this moment. And I don't have to do a whole lot in order to do it. I just need to do it and be present in that moment. Okay. Money Matters says it's the mug for me. Come on, Money Matters. Yes, indeed. Y'all like my mug? Okay, look, hold on. Money Matters. Let me show you. Let me give you for those of y'all talking about my mug, because it's been a while since I didn't actually supported the mug. But today I'm gonna put it into the comments. Hold on. Today I'm gonna put it into the comments and pin it. So I have a pop-up shop, right? I have a pop-up shop, and the pop-up shop is I got y'all. I'm gonna put it in. Exactly. I'm gonna put it in. I got you. It's funny because a lot of times I sometimes forget that I have the pop-up shop. And so I don't necessarily put it in, but the mug that I am sipping out of this morning is on the pop-up shop, right? You can go over and get it. Yes, indeed. And Aquisa, my contact. Yes, I'm Titan Capri on all social media. So if you need to contact me, you can contact me at Titan Capri on all social media. All right, y'all. I'm putting it in the comments. I put it in, and you can go over and grab you a mug just like this from the pop-up shop. It's over there. You can grab some t-shirts and other things too, some tumblers and all that good stuff. But yeah. Let me see what we have. Yes. Sunshine said manipulating energy. Indeed. Money Matters said it's a mug for me. Love the hoops. Sunshine. Red Baby G said, and just for you in that moment. Indeed. Sunshine said, oh my God, I caught this live. Thank you so much. Red Baby G, thank you so much here. Thank you all for the gifts. Thank you all for that, right? So what I normally do is I am a photogriffany, right? I am a photographer, right, who has an epiphany. And y'all, what I mean by that is that I see things, right? And I see them in different ways, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I don't believe that these things were made on this earth. I don't think these things were put into the universe for us just to skip by them, right? Like she says in The Color Purple. I think it just pisses God's off, when you walk by the color purple and you don't recognize it or you don't acknowledge it. I think that there is a key to that, right? Meaning being present in the moment. Y'all, I walked past a field the other day and they had like sunflowers. No, wait, what are they? I think they were sunflower, but it was so pretty, right? So I had to pull over, get my phone out, zoom in, and take a picture. I'm walking to the job the other day, coming up the sidewalk, and there's these blue, purple like flowers. And I was just like, oh, they are so pretty. But you wouldn't see it if you were up here in the moment, but I wanted to be down here in the moment and like, oh, this is what it is. So a lot of times we have to be present in the moment. You will miss your love. You will miss your life. You will miss your laughter. You will miss your confirmations, your affirmations, if you are not present in the moment. So y'all, this morning, the topic is being present. Are you present and in the moment, right? It's not enough just to show up. You got to be present in that moment. What is your takeaway, right? So here's what I want to say to this. Three things. Number one, you show up. But why are you there? Why are you there? Are you just there just to check a box? Right? These are ways that you will know if you're present and in the moment. Number two, how do you feel? How do you feel? Right? How do you feel? That's the big one. Because if I'm just checking a box, I'm not necessarily going to feel good about being there. And then number three, what is my takeaway? What's my takeaway from the moment? What's my takeaway from being present in this moment? I asked myself this question, and I asked other people the same question. How do you feel? And don't give me no watered down version of your answer. How do you feel? I don't like it. It was nasty. It hurt. It was ugly. Tell me how you feel, because what we do is we sugarcoat it because we're not present in the moment. We don't want to be in this space. We don't want to do this, but we did it because we got to check a box. I'm going to be real with you. I didn't like it. I didn't feel it because I didn't want to be here to begin with. So I'm not going to be present. So I'm not going to be present. Why are you there? Why are you there? Hey, the king, good morning. Why are you there? How do you feel once you're there? Now, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something, and here's a little secret, right? And I know it's not a secret, but I'm going to tell y'all something. I give myself a pep talk in the car, right? I give myself a pep talk while I'm on my way. I give myself a pep talk, right? And it's not a pep talk to say, don't turn around and don't do it. It's a pep talk to say, you are worthy. You belong here. You go in here and you do what Titan does. That's it. Why am I here? Right? Okay, Red Baby G, thank you so much. Why am I here? How do I feel? Right? And what's my takeaway? Because here's the thing, if all you have to do is check a box and you are not present in the moment. I told somebody the other day, not the person from the weekend, but we all went to a event. And at the event, there was like, they were giving awards. They were talking about people who have been in the community and people who have been doing things. And so I asked somebody that was there the same way, child, I don't know what they said. I was just there and yeah, this and that and this. And I said, oh my God. So did you hear this? Did you know this person was doing this and this and this? And then they said, no, because I was half asleep the whole time. And I was like saying to myself that you were not present and in the moment. And y'all, this is what gets me, right? This is what gets me, because I understand that we got to check a box, we got to fill a seat and things like that. But there could have been somebody else who could have had that ticket, who could have enjoyed this, who could have understood, but you were not present and in the moment. And then now people are saying that you went to this event and now you have a negative connotation about the event because you were sleeping through half of it. You feel me? You were sleeping through half of it. So a lot of times, y'all, we don't do that. So I'm telling you all now, I don't go places where I don't feel that I'm warranted. I don't go places just to check a box.
what I do is I go, and I'm very intentional. And you all have known me. If you all have been anywhere with me, you know I have never met a person that I didn't know. I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna talk to you. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? I'm talking to the parking attendant. I'm talking to the valet. I'm talking to the person at the door. I'm talking to the receptionist. I'm talking to the people that are taking the photos I'm talking to the people. I'm going to be present and in the moment. Why did I do all of this to get ready, to look good, smell good, and walk in the way that I am in order for me not to be present in the moment? That's a waste of energy. That's the waste of good energy. Why am I going to do it? Stay home, don't go, don't do. That's what you do. But if I'm going to be present in the moment. So I'm going to round this out today, y'all. Hey, baby love, good morning. I want to round this out. And I want to tell you all this morning, are you present and in the moment? It's not enough just to show up. And when I say this, I'm not saying that you're showing up for everybody else. You're showing up for yourself. You got to be present and in the moment. There is always a teachable moment. There is always a lesson to be learned. There is always a blessing to get. And y'all, here's my thing. When something affects your life, your love, and your laughter, that's a blessing. Have you ever went somewhere and just cackled, like doubling over laughing, about to pee on yourself because it's so funny? Do you know laughter releases endorphins? Laughter is healthy for the soul, for your body, right? You think about this. Love, your heart flutters and things, that's good for you. Life, living your life and doing what you do. So y'all, yes, you had to show up for somebody else or for another reason. But the showing up means that you are present and in the moment. I'm coming in because I'm going to know. So you say, hey, Just Kelly said, hey, Titan, I need you to come to this event. Okay, Just Kelly, what's the event? Where is it at? So forth and so on. So I'm going to look up the event. I'm going to see what it's about. And if Just Kelly is saying, Titan, I need you to speak or say something, or I just may, pass the mic to you or whatever have you. So what is Titan going to say? Right? This atmosphere, this room is full of people in the community or whatever have you. What is Titan going to say? I don't have to say much, but I'm going to say, hey, everybody, my name is Titan Capri. I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive. And what I believe, right? I believe that I'm the H in HIV, that I'm human. We have to get back to the human aspect of HIV. We have to get back to understanding that we are human, right? And that we are human. Simple, right? If it calls for that. Now, here's the other part, right? Just Kelly says, hey, Titan, I have this event going on. I just need you to show up. But while I show up at the event, right, I'm going to talk to Red Baby G. I'm going to talk to the King HNIC. I'm going to talk to Money Matters. I'm going to talk to Sunshine. I'm going to go over and I'm going to introduce myself. And I'm going to be that butterfly in the room. Because I'm present and in the moment. And y'all, let's be real. I have a platform. I have a brand. You won't know my brand. You may see it because you all have come here this morning. You may see it, but you may not know it. So let me give you my elevator pitch. But on top of that, I didn't show up. And I'm asking for consent. Do you hug? Do you hug? Right? Do we shake hands? Like, this is what we do. I got to be present and in the moment. Life will pass you by if you are not present and in the moment. So I'm going to go back because I'm going to end this here shortly. I'm going to go back to the individual that I was talking to over the weekend. And they said, well, Titan, I'm not you. I don't want you to be me. The universe does not need you to be me. It needs for you to be you. Right? But don't shortchange yourself. What makes you happy? Do that for you. When you're getting ready to go to these places and spaces and events and whatever else you may do it for you. Understand that there is something that I'm doing for you, right? There's something that I'm doing showing up. You gave me the invite. I'm coming. but there's also something that I'm doing for my own spirit, my own life, my own love, my own laughter, right? I got to make sure that I'm there and I'm present. You feel me? And so I don't want anybody to take it for granted. You are special. You are special in your own right. You are who you are. Show up. Show up. But be present in that moment. Don't ever, and here's your homework. Yes, I'm teaching today, so I'm gonna give y'all some homework. Here's your homework. The next event, the next thing that you go to, right? What did you get out of it? That's the homework. What did you get out of it? You went to this event for what? Ask yourself, what did I get from it? And then I'm going to tell y'all something else. I slide this into my bag. I slide my journal into my bag. I'm not going to mention AMAZON today, but this power, position, and purpose journal, I slide this into my bag. And then while I'm there, I may jot down a couple of things, or I may write something on a napkin or some paper and stick it into my journal. What did I get from it? So later on, what I do is I pull out the journal and I think about it. And there it go, y'all. There it go. Yep, it's my what's the name. There go my journal. But anyways, I pull out the power, position, and purpose, and I pull it out and I make sure that I put it on. And yeah, I'm gonna get around that, right? And so that's what I do. But why? What did you get from it? That's the homework. Because if you are present and in the moment, you should have got something from it. Red Baby G says, I bought my journal alone on my trip. You can get it on, AMAZON. Yes, indeed. Good morning. Keisha said he's going to work the room. My coworkers were asking how he was doing. Indeed. Divine Prince said, word. Red Baby G said, amen. We do us better than trying to be someone else. Indeed. Keisha said, took him to a work Christmas party one year. If you didn't know, would have thought he worked there. Okay, because I was talking to everybody. Okay. Sunshine said, I pray for friends like you who know thyself and who lives in truth. Indeed. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Money Matter says yes. Red Baby G said yes. Sunshine Hunter says, I totally agree. What a waste of energy. Indeed. Indeed, y'all. And so I just want to say this. I sometimes have to take a moment and really coach myself through something. And so this is real, right? Coach myself through something. I think a lot of times we do not truly understand where we are and what we are actually doing. We don't understand the power that we have when we step into a room. And I think sometimes we have to truly understand the power that we hold, right? The power that you're in, the position that you're in, and your purpose. My power is being me. My position is me representing who I am. My purpose is being me. That's it. That's it. I have the gift of gab. I have a huge spirit, right? And my prayer used to be, well, my prayer still is, right? That my spirit, that my energy, my light is so bright, so luminous that you can see it through the darkness, that it will invite people in. But it's so powerful, right? It's so powerful that it will keep those that meant me harm out and let everybody else come on in, right? But then also, too, it's so big that I got to turn sideways and squeeze through the door. Y'all take from it what you will, but understand where I'm at. I feed my spirit. I love my spirit because I let my light shine. I know that I'm a blessing. I know that I was blessed with this, right? But how do I cultivate it? How do I use it? How do I do it? I be present and in the moment, because there's always something that can teach me something. To be humble, to be grateful, to be loved, right? Teachable moments. But I got to be present. And for so many years, y'all, for so many years, I was not present and in the moment because I believe that I didn't deserve to be on this earth. I believe that I was not God's child. I believe that I deserved death. I believe that I deserved these things. So I wasn't present and in the moment. I was just checking a box. I was just showing up because that's what I had been told. But I know so much more. I know so much better now. So I'm going to always be present. And I'm going to be in the moment. However big, however small, I am going to be there. And that's what I want for you all today. Not telling you that you don't have it already, but just ask yourself, what did I get from this moment? Because there's always something that you can get from it. Sometimes it's just, ooh, maybe that was a word. Or sometimes it was like, oh, I haven't seen you. Oh, it's so good to see you. It's been a long time, right? Things like that. Just Kelly said, that's how we met. You were present and in the room and personable during those moments. Thank you so much, Just Kelly. You know, I be sitting up here trying to do my thing. Sunshine Hunter said, yes, come through with the bright light aura, feed your spirit. Indeed. Sunshine Hunter said, are you a coach? I am not a coach in the sense of what coaches are, but I am a spiritual coach in the sense of, yes, I use my spirit to spread love and do things like that, right? Indeed. Okay. Right. Okay. Look, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I'm good. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Yes, indeed. Got you all. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do it one more time here real quick. So go ahead, TikTok, tippity tap the middle of that screen. Show me some love. Hey, $10. Good morning. Show me some love. Show me some gifts. Show me some thumbs up, hearts, diamonds, whatever it is you want to show me over there. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean. If you can just show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, like, follow, subscribe, tell a friend, tell somebody to come on over, kick their shoes off and have a good time with us, right? It's every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Y'all come on and come talk to me. Y'all come on and come be. Thank you so much for the gifts. Y'all come on and come talk to me and be with me in the mornings, right? Also, too, I know that I was not there last Sunday at 3 p.m. on TikTok for my Sunday Vibing with Titan. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. My Sunday Vibing with Titan. I was on the road and we were going for the weekend. Hey, Deshaun. Deshaun said, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. So I wasn't there and I apologize. I may not be there this Sunday as well because I have a retreat this weekend. So I'm going to try to do what I do. I'm going to try to do what I need to do. Oh, Just Kelly, I'm sorry. They're adding gifts on TikTok. That's how they're doing that. Yes, on TikTok. I don't know if the other apps or platforms have that capability, but on TikTok, they're adding gifts, right? And so y'all, and yes, okay. So I wasn't speaking like those type of gifts. I'm answering Just Kelly's question and I'm answering Terry's question. I wasn't saying gifts like that, Terry, but my Cash App is $Titan Capri. If you want to do that, that's fine. Yeah. Yes. Facebook does stars. Yes. Now, I don't know about the gifts yet. And if we can do that, yes, indeed. Of course. Look, y'all, I don't have no problem with it. All welcome. All welcome. So, but I may not be able to do my Sunday Vibing with Titan this Sunday because I will be at a retreat. And if the retreat ends early enough before 3, then I'll be able to do that. If not, then I probably won't. But I'm going to try my best to do it. I may have to do it a little bit later than 3, but I will make sure that I let you all know over on TikTok. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Are you present in the moment, right? Just make sure that you're a president in the moment. So here's the last piece. I told the individual that I was talking to this weekend that being president in the moment is not a spectacular feat. You don't have to set it up and make it this. You just have to do. Just be present, right? And it's okay for you to be present and not really have to do anything, right? Yeah. You were in the moment. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I knew you wasn't probably going to be there, but I thought of you. Indeed, indeed. You leaving already? Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I got about another couple of minutes and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Look, I gotta get up out of here. I got work to do. I got work to do. So yes, so I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Peace and blessings to you. And thank you all so much for showing up and showing out like you normally do. I appreciate you for that. Yes, let me answer a couple of questions. Sunshine said, I never get to see you alive. Well, yeah, but you know what? You'll catch me. Catch me. Catch me. Have a wonderful day, Titan, and everyone. So much love for you all. Thank you so much, Spicy Gal. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes, I identify as a Black gay man who is HIV positive. I'm actually celebrating 19 years this year, and I am an Army veteran of 8 years. Yes, yeah. So I'm answering the question, and thank you so much, Terry, for the question. Terrie, I think that's Terry. Thank you for the question. So I literally, I don't believe I've ever celebrated, right? And the key word is celebrated Veterans Day, right? I don't think I've ever celebrated it. And I've been out the military since 2001, right? So I don't think I've ever celebrated it. And so with that, this year I was intentional about celebrating myself. Like I went out, I went and had a meal or two, right? I was showing I was showing my veterans card. I was showing my VA. Like some people may think that it's a small thing, but to me it's a big thing because I wanted to separate myself from that. But then this year in particular, I found, well, let's say a couple of years from now, but this year in particular, I was like, wait a minute, I have all of these benefits and things that I am not accessing, that I'm not doing anything with. And so that's the key right there, right? Like I deserve what I deserve. I did my time. I'm a veteran. And even though I stand here before you as a Black gay man who is HIV positive, I am still a veteran. I am still deserving of all the benefits that a veteran deserves. And that's period. And so a lot of times what we don't do as veterans, we do not tap into our benefits because we feel like we are okay, like we're good for some reason. And your tour, your service time may have been good, it may have been bad, who knows, right? But for me, I tried to distance myself from it. A lot of times I didn't speak on being a veteran. A lot of times I didn't show up to certain things of being a veteran because I just felt like it. But it took a good friend of mine saying to me, "Oh no, Titan, what? You are a veteran. Veteran is a veteran is a veteran. You deserve everything that a veteran deserves. So you need to tap into that, right?" But y'all, I started my mental health sessions, and one of my sessions, it was the fact that I hadn't really dealt with how the military treated me while I was in the military. I still had some things on my back. You feel me? And so I've worked through those things this year. So this year, Veterans Day meant something different to me. So that's what that was. And thank you for the question, because a lot of times, y'all, I say things and in my bio that I have, when I'm doing things, when I'm applying for jobs and stuff like that, I don't necessarily mention the military, me being a veteran. Yeah. I have been in places and spaces that have given veteran discounts, and I would not. It took my best friend or another friend to say, hey, they got, veterans discount. So and then people are like, oh, you're a veteran? I was like, oh, yeah, I'm a veteran. Like, that type of thing. So, yeah. Exactly. So, yeah. So, but the reality of it is, and this is the truth and point, I had to be okay, right, with understanding that I had a moment to where I wasn't present, but now I am. And you're right. I will roll over to a restaurant in a minute on a Veterans Day, Memorial Day, whatever it is, and I will get me a free meal, right? Or I'll get me a discount when I go places and do all of that. But a lot of times, y'all, some soldiers are not that prone to announcing and being okay with being a veteran. There's a lot of things that go into it, anxiety, PTSD. There's a lot of things that happen, right, for certain soldiers that they're not there. And that's okay. That's okay because that's you. That's how you have to deal with it, right? When it's time for you to deal with it and be okay with it, you'll deal with it and you'll be okay with it, like myself. Lisa said, first of all, thank you for your service. Thank you. And we do appreciate you. Oh, I appreciate you as well. Red Baby G said, you deserve everything. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much. And thank you all so much for that. I appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Sunshine said, veterans have great benefits. I love the commissary. How do you not take advantage of that? Indeed, right? And so, Sunshine, the thing is that you don't, okay, I love the commissary. I used to love it when I was in. But when I got out the military, right? And this was almost 20 years ago. When I got out, 20 plus years ago, when I got out the military, I wanted to distance myself from the military. This goes back to the question that Terry asked, right? I distanced myself from the military. I always had insurance. I always had benefits. I always had everything other than, right, what the military was. And that was because that my time in the military, right, was not that great to me being a Black gay man, right? It wasn't all peaches and cream and flowers and sunshine. It wasn't that, right? And so at this point, I went into the military, and I'm gonna say this part because this will connect the dots. I went into the military to be more of a man, to fight for my country, to do the things that I needed to do in order to be a man, right? I got in the military and it was not that, right? It was not that. There were some things that happened that I was just like, well, I could have stayed in civilian life and if these things were going to happen or if these things were going to be this and all of that, right? And so, y'all, this is my story. This is me not bashing anything because I thank God for the military because I had some great times. I traveled, I did things that I probably wouldn't have normally have done had I not been in the military, right? I've met some great friends, people that I call my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family that I am still very close with till this day. And it's been 20 plus years that we've known each other. So I love that. But at the time, right, I came home and I didn't understand truly what I had been through until I started doing self-reflection and therapy and things like that. Like I didn't get it, right? And the military is not for everybody, right? But instead of me coming home in 4 years, I re-enlisted for 4 more years, right? Because I still thought that I had to be a man, right? So that's the reason why I didn't take advantage of it, not because it wasn't available. I didn't take advantage of it because I wanted to distance myself from the military. That's what it was. Now that was then, and this is now. I go to the VA, I'm in my benefits and things like that. However, this year was the first year that I celebrated Veterans Day, me being a veteran. I normally will let the day go by. I normally will say Happy Veterans Day to people near and far, for those who have served, for those who have I normally would do that, post that and stuff like that. But then I thought about it. I made a post on Monday and I said, you know what? I have to be transparent in this moment. I didn't do that. I didn't want to do that because I felt like that wasn't for me, but it's for me. I'm a Black gay man who is HIV positive, and I'm a veteran of the U.S. Army. Period. Period. And I have no angst. I have no qualms about saying that the way that I'm saying it, but I did before. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, that right there. Indeed, Lisa. Indeed. All of that. Yep. All of that, right? And then a lot of times you don't necessarily see, or hear or know that, right? Because you try to take yourself away from it in my aspect. And yes, and then now I'm here. And it's never too late. It's never too late. Thank you so much, Brenda. She said, thank you for serving. Thank you. Kevin said, glorious, grand, stress-free day. Come on, Kevin. Glorious, grand, stress-free day. Yes, indeed. The King HNIC showed me some hearts. Hey, thank you so much. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Why is this moving like this? Hold on. Stop moving. Okay. All right. Look, I'm not going to touch it no more. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get up out of here. I thank y'all so much. Okay. Are you present and in the morning? Hey, Jaden. Good morning. Good morning. Wait a minute, Jaden. Hold on. I don't know. That had sounded. Hold on, Jaden. I got to get you better than that. Hold on. There you go. All right, Jaden. Good morning. See, I had to go on and get me a little libation in that throat. Yeah. me. Good morning. Yes, I had to get it. Thank you all so much for being here this morning. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. Y'all come feel me. Y'all come live with, do what you got to do, and come be with me in the mornings. Jess Kelly said, thank you for serving. Love you, Titan. Gotta go. All right, Jess Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much for doing that. Now I'm going to finish painting my jean jacket. Okay. Red Baby G said, what a great live. I'm in the present. I am present in the moment. I'm present in the moment. Now I'm going to finish painting my jean jacket. All right. Come on. Finish painting your jean jacket. I'm going to have to do something like that, Red Baby G. I'm going to do a little Art Deco. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Lucy Lou said much better. Okay. Lisa White, you laughing at me? Lisa, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Okay, look, y'all. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time is Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me. Y'all come be with me and be around me. So, y'all, here's the thing. And for those of you who are just now following, those of you who are just now seeing and hearing and feeling me for the first time, this is a space. It's a morning wake up. What we do is we come in, we take the topic, we sprinkle it into the cup, and then we discuss it. But we're going to be real about it. If it's mean, if it's ugly, if it's nasty, whatever it is, if it's good, if it's great, we're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. All are welcome. We're going to say good morning to you. Good morning. Money Matter said grand rising. Grand rising to you. But good morning. We're going to say good morning. Why? Because we woke up this morning. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle the topic into the cup and we're going to sip out of it, right? Now, here's the thing, y'all. Your sip may seem different than mine. So here's the sip. That's it right there. That's it right there. Look, y'all. That's how we sip. Now, it may look like, it may sound like, it may even feel like it was a slurp, but it's definitely a sip. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning, because everything is bigger in Texas, unless you've been to Alaska. But I'm in Texas, so everything is bigger in Texas. What I want to say to you all is thank you all so much. I'm being present and in the moment, and y'all come see me so we can all be present and in the moment. And then on Sundays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, TikTok, I am on with you all for Sunday Vibing with Titan. Y'all come see me. We have a word and we have a vibe. Now, here's the thing. This Sunday, I am at a retreat, and I think the retreat will be over by 3. However, if not, I still will come on Sunday. It just may be a little bit later. All right. Y'all with me this morning? Okay. All right, y'all. So this is what we're going to do. Y'all know how we do it, right? Y'all with me? Ooh. Hold on. I want you to take those hands of yours and those arms. And if you can't do it physically, do it mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I want you to wrap those arms around you. And I want you to hug yourself real tight. You know how when the babies hug you, they be hugging you with all that extraness. I want you to hug yourself just like that. Hug yourself real tight. And I want you to put your name where my name is. And I want you to repeat these words. Put your name where my name is. And I want you to repeat these words. Titan, put your name where my name is. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. In this moment. There will be other moments, but there will not be this moment. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Right? In this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all. Y'all, look, there will be other moments down the road, but I want you to love yourself in this moment. There is a constant in this world, and it's love, but we need more of it. We need more self-love. So I want you to look into your mirror, look into your phone, look to your laptop, look to your device, look to the ceiling, look to the floor, look to the moon, the stars, look to the sun. Don't look directly in the sun, but look to the sun. And I want you to tell yourself, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. I love you, Titan, right where you're at in this moment. All right, y'all, let's get it. Let's go. Red Baby G, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Money Matters, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, HNIC, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jess Kelly, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lisa White, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Barbara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Brenda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lucy Lou, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jaden, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Kevin, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Brenda Palms, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carol, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Russell, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Pam, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Daryl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sunshine, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I think I already said Sunshine, but it's 2 is good. Spicy Gal, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tamika, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Excuse me. Bianca, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Brielle, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Deshaun, I love you right where you're at in this moment. $Sand, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Funky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keisha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Terrell, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The Divine Prince, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see who else did I have. Ooh, I'm trying to get everybody. Hold on. Baby Love, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Connie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jay, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sean, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Daryl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paula, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see who else did I have. Natasha, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Percolator, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Wilhelmina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Andrew, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Akwesa, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Akwesa, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I don't know if I said it correctly or not, but I love you right where you're at in this moment. Fia, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Big Mama, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Fan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. TT, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Chris, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Wait a minute, there's Black Titan, I love you right where you come on, Black Titan. Okay, you better be with me. Okay, on that. Black Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see who else did I have. I think that's y'all. I'm missing somebody. I know. But y'all, hey y'all, just make sure that you all charge it to my mind and not my heart. I've tried to get everybody, but I just want to say to you all, I love you all right where you're at in this moment. We must be present and in the moment, right? There are going to be things that we're going to do, that we're going to have, that are going to be around. But if we're not present and in the moment, we can never be. But I love you all right where you're at in this moment, right? You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. So be present in this moment. Thank you all. I appreciate you. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy and do what you do. Yes, I'm going to take one more. Let me take another sip. Somebody told me that I didn't sip enough today, which I think I sipped a whole lot because I'm almost at the bottom of this cup. But you know what? I'm going to sip for you, okay? Hold on. Ooh, because a sip is a sip and a sip is a sip. And Sunita, good morning. Hey, Sunita. Sunita said, good morning, bro. Good morning to you, sis. And Sunita, I love you right where you're at in this moment, okay? Good morning to you. Thank you all so much. And then Sunshine said, nobody sips like you. Indeed. Okay, I'll take that. Nobody sips like me. Okay. Nobody sips. Anyways, y'all, I love y'all. I love it. Let me get out of here because I got to go. I got to go. Indeed. Love y'all. Hey, Chatty. Hey, Chatty. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you all. And I want to say it one more time. Red Baby G just put it down. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. And y'all come see me, come be me. Now, look, y'all tell a friend to come on over, kick their shoes off, grab their cup, and let's have a good morning wake up. Let's have some conversation and discuss some things. And then on Sundays on TikTok, I am Sunday vibing with Titan, right? And we're going to have a word, and then we're going to listen to some music and have a little talk. So that part right there, y'all, look, do what you do. Make sure that you do what you need to do. So y'all, I'm going to do this, right? Because I've already got 2 restrictions that they're saying that I'm mentioning. So this is what we're going to do, right? Uh-huh. 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 Yeah. So I'm going to put it into the comments, right? I'm going to put it into the comments. I'm not going to mention it because I don't want them to give me another restriction because, you know, that's what's been happening. So I'm going to put it into the comments, right? I'm not going to say anything about that. Look, I got to do what I got to do, y'all. I got to do what I got to do. I'm going to pin the comment. Y'all with me? They did it anyways on TikTok. Look, they did it anyways. I just showed oh my God, this is so funny. Like, stop it. Hold on, let me go over here. It says that my current live is restricted. Well, y'all, I'm done. We're gonna be done with it. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for being there. Chatty said, I love your sips. Indeed. Sunita said, yes. Chatty said, yes, indeed. Look, y'all, I'm not going to do nothing else because evidently me just showing it, right, got me restricted again for another 10 minutes. But I'm on my way out of here. I'm good. Look, I'm going to go in and check that. Make sure it's not something that I can put on or something like that. I don't know what the deal is, but I will fix that and I will do that. But thank you all so much for being with me. And until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy. And I'll see y'all soon. All right, y'all. Take care.